Okay, so let's go through the steps of dimension load in PBCS. Let's go to simplified interface and click on the console icon. So if you need a template for metadata file, you can manually create a few dimension values and export the dimension into metadata files, and you can use that for the import. So we'll try to export accounts dimension, and it's always going to be in a zip format, and let's have a look inside. You'll see all of the headers here, but really for the import you don't need all of them. In my case, I use a staging database, so the account dimensions was quite a complex SQL to extract values from EBIS, and I use PL SQL procedure to produce the files. Now let's start with the accounts import. We can either import from file, or we can also import from plan inbox. So importing from local file is only for a one-time off, and if you're importing from planning inbox, you can reuse that as a job and rerun it again. So let's create a job to import accounts dimension from planning inbox. Now there's no browse button here, so we'll just have to go back to the inbox explorer, upload the metadata accounts here, now all I need to do is then put the inbox file name in here, metadata accounts.csv, and save it as a job. A good thing is that a job can be scheduled, it'll run unattended, or you can also use the EPM automate utility to call it from a command line. The import metadata job is now ready to run. Now let's go back to the console and click on the second tab, which is the schedule jobs. So one way to automate here is you just upload the file to the inbox, and on this screen you can set the scheduler to to run the import metadata, let's say every day at midnight, for example. But for now, let's just do a run now, just to have a look if it works. Okay, so the import metadata works. You can see the records processed. So I could just use the job in the Windows task scheduler. So I just have a VM run, and this task is simply calling a batch file, and in the batch file is where I call the EPM automate to import the metadata.